Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a very simple yet also very important endgame, and that is how to checkmate with a king and queen versus a king and bishop. So the way to win this endgame is to stay on the opposite color of our opponent's bishop. In this case, our opponent's bishop is a dark square bishop, and he's controlling all these dark squares. So all we have to do is stay on the light squares. So the first thing we do as usual is trap the king in as small a rectangle as possible. So the best move here is queen f1. This traps the king in the small rectangle. After bishop e5, the next thing to do is bring our king into play to help. And remember always to stay on the light square. So after king d3, bishop f6, king e4, as you notice we haven't gone to the dark squares at all, and we haven't run into any problems. So after king g6, remember after king g4 we'll just play queen g2, and then the king would be forced to go to the last rank and it would be very easy to win. So after king g6, we play queen f5 check, with the idea of after king f7, queen d7 check, king g6, we play queen e6, pinning the bishop and controlling many squares. So after king g5, remember if we played king g7, we would just play king f5 and we would win the bishop easily. So after king g5, we have a nice tactic here with queen f5. This forces the king to go to h6 or h5 and we just win the bishop and win easily. So after king h6, we win the bishop with queen takes f6. And now it's just a simple king and queen versus king. So after king h7, king g5, trapping the king to these squares. And after king h8, king f5, king h7, king f6, king h8. Then we just play queen g7 and it's a mate. So as a summary, the first thing to make sure you do is always stay on the opposite color of our opponent's bishop. In this case, we stayed on the light squares because our opponent's bishop was a dark square. But if your opponent's bishop is a light square bishop, stay on the dark squares. The next thing to do is trap the king and bring our king into play. When the time is right, we win our opponent's bishop, and then it's a simple king and queen versus king endgame. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Also see our previous videos. Thank you.